Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in today. The Astro Gravitational Report. You're gonna feel it today. There's gonna be this energy connections, reconnections within 5D. All this is gonna be coming in because of these divine energies active between Mars and Venus. Importance you to see how this reflects within your chart, understanding your energies. For just talking to someone here, actually writing to someone, uh, you need to understand the unsolved conflicts. You take it to another place, they're going to repeat itself. Then you're going to move to another place, they're going to repeat itself. And that has to do something with destructions. Who is destroying things from within? Mars. So today that Mars is retrograde is beautiful because you're going to look at it to these issues. You're going to be getting it to this for. It's going to help right now Mars for Venus to transition. But what the transition is? The transitions of the truth to be reborn. So Venus is going to be under divine guidance until the fifth degree of Sagittarius. So basically, that transitions of the darkness is going to help with the divine masculine energies within you. That's going to help you to fly. If you following this energy, you will understand the process from within you. Okay, we talk about this Phoenix rising. Actually, I look at it. Checking out the energies with other astrologers, and Kaipacha Lesher, who does astrology for the soul, he was talking about the Phoenix rising. If you guys have been following me and so on, we talk about this Phoenix rising of the Scorpio season, where we're going to transition into Sagittarius season. But now the Sagittarius season is going to be, you have to relearn the things. You can't act the old way. Every time you act in the old way, there's going to be a smack. Every time you act in the old way, there's going to be a smack. The Sagittarius season here, Mars, and right here, it's coming Venus, Mercury, and the Sun. They're all going to be opposed. And it's going to last for a while because first is going to be coming Venus, Mercury, and the Sun. And then what we're going to have is when the moon it comes in, we're going to have a new moon at Sagittarius. The moon is going to be comes in and is going to oppose in Mars. So there's going to be a lot of tests during this Sagittarius season. How is your anger? How is your communications? How is your anger about love? How it is the authority from within you. So it's going to be rough. So giving you a heads up. But if you did the job from within yourself, you're going to learn that what you're doing currently right now in Scorpio is important. Okay? It's going to be important parts of this. That's what you went to the shadow to get the truth out. Now the truth's got to come out. You don't comes out of the truth. You're going to be holding to the lies and you're going to act the same way. And the universe is going to tell you, no, can't. Enough is enough. It's time for you to be. So you're going to feeling these energies. Hi, Tiffany. Thank you for joining the chat. I want to apologize a little bit for the late report, but it is what it is. I'm going on the divine time. So what's going on currently? You need to know that at 7 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is going to be at Scorpio. Midheaven is in Virgo. During this Midheaven and Virgo, there is a square with the moon that's talking about something within the intuition is not quite okay. Why? Because of this duality from within. You might gonna feel duality. That is duality could be representative of within. You might gonna feel duality. That is duality could be representative of two people within 5D from within. That could be two different positions about the situations. That could be two different opposite forces from within. That could be in also the fight within the distort energies within yourself. So check yourself out about the distort energies and so on from within, because you can organize something when there is war. Can you organize something when you are at war? No, you can't. So this energy is going to come in and it's going to be triggering you. The divine energies, though, from Mars, who is a retrograde in Gemini, is actually there for this reason. He is in divine energies that comes from Pluto. He goes to Mars, and from Mars they go to Venus. But together, Venus and Pluto helping to develop the spirituality warrior from within you. Beautiful energy, but it's based out of these truths and so on. So this fight between the material of me and the material with others, which is Scorpio represents, in there, it is about should I take, should I take, should I take? But when you take from others, there's nothing built from in the material world, and the universe is blessed. So that's what this energy fight with Scorpio now, it's coming. Even Kaipacha was talking about this. Are you going to develop within you, going to develop the union from within you, or are you going to be a separate and so on? And you're going to understand that we are going through this process for one main reason. Next year around, we are going to have the North nodes and the South node. They're going to move equally in Aries and Libra. So this talking about like revaluations of the past relationships, but also within yourself. That is going to be the fight within me, what is going on. But Uranus is going to be in Taurus. That's going to be that you may have to build things on your own, on yourself, and so on and so on. So there's going to be an interesting energies beginning the next year, but it's going to be a self-development from within you that's starting now. And my camera went down. Hi, permanent one. Thank you for coming in. Let me adjust it camera a little bit. All right, that is better. So nothing new under the sun. We've been experiencing this intense energy, Scorpio, Taurus. This is going to be quite a while. So we're going to be looking at these issues. If you haven't looked at it, you probably had enough of it. Personally, I did have enough of it. For you need to understand that this energy today with the moon tomorrow, this time is going to be joined Mars. And you are going to feel this energy of the divine energies within you. There's going to be a beautiful ignition within transformations for the divine purposes. This is kind of like it's going to be the message for you, because next 24 hours, it's kind of like a critical in some way. You to prepare yourself for this, because next day, the moon is going to be 23 degrees, 47 minutes in union with Mars, who is 24 degrees, 35 minutes. So you're going to feel these preparations of this energy that's going to be highly, highly 5D. Okay? Highly 5D. So at 8 o'clock today, the ascendant moves into Sagittarius. It's going to oppose the moon. Midheaven is in Virgo. So if you have something in Virgo at around there, you're going to feel intense energies. The energy is a lot of mixture. There is a mixture of opposing, a lot of mixture of things that goes right, and there is a lot of divine energies with this. Midheaven, it's got a divine energies with Saturn, that it's mean looking at within the teacher, learn the new things, learn the new situations from within. The ascendant, though, it is at Sagittarius, that is going to be in oppositions with the moon. And you're going to feel today this energy of oppositions with Mars. Now it's going to kick in. That is it about the fire within the air. You're going to feeling this intense situations. So it's kind of like preparing you of what might the energy will be in an upcoming few weeks. So at 9 o'clock, the midheaven is at Libra, the relationships, specifically with the moon, with your intuitions, with the things that goes on within yourself. Was the intuition right? Was the intuition wrong? Or whatever the case may be. You maybe also look at it, the mothering within you, your mother issues, maybe as a mother, and so on. What you should have done, what you should have taken, so on. But you need to be careful with this because the ascendant is at 15 degrees of Sagittarius, and that is a oppositions with the Moon and Mars. You may feel intense aggravations, energies that are leading to something within. That is the wrong vision, the vision from the lower energies, or the vision from the higher spirituality, astral from within. And that's what the Moon in Gemini is going to help you to determine from within yourself. But the midheaven at Libra, it is opposing Jupiter. There is a retrograde. Something got destroyed. Somebody's got something got wrong within. You look at the mystery ways. Why did these things happen? You look within deeply within the spirituality of Pisces to see the things from within. The let it has something to do with you. That the authority has something to do within you. That the way communications work is the love has something to do with this. You are going to find out within yourself. So at 10 o'clock, the midheaven is still in Libra, divine energies towards Neptune. You see the divine visions. Okay, there is a difference with the visions that you projected in other people. There is a visions that you did. There is a visions that was, and there is this divine guidance that came in. You see it in the past. What happened in the past when Neptune was there, when he was direct. Okay, looking at the situations maybe in the past year, 2 years, and so on, you will see something from within. The square of the south node, the sun, Mercury, and Venus is going to have effects on it in the material world. You're going to look at these instructions within the material world. Okay, but the universe is never giving you something and never takes something without giving something. There is a mutual exchange within the universe. You need to understand within you. There is a sextile with Neptune, and Neptune is in beautiful trines with the Sun, with the Mercury, with Venus, and the South Node, the past. Okay, so he tells you, look at it in there, what is you lost, and now do something else so what you can gain. Otherwise, you have a conflict within me. There is no equal take between me, you, and the universe within you. So you're looking at these situations from within yourself. The ascendant is at 28 degrees. You're going to be dealing with this energy later on. You're going to see it. You're going to feel this intensified energy, divine energies with Mars. Okay, because the ascendant is in opposition with Mars within. Your soul is not in peace. Why? If it is in peace, what did you do to be in peace? A lot of reflections in there. Self-reflections is going to be because it's correlated to the midheaven that is in Libra. A relationship with yourself, relationship with universe, and relationship with everything that goes around. Don't forget, it is about balance within the oneness between everything. Your coexistence within the universe. So at 11 o'clock, the midheaven goes in Scorpio. It is opposing Uranus for. Now, why did I got this punishment? Why I got all this? Why I got in the darkness? And so on, so on, and so on. Maybe you earn it. Maybe you deserve it. Maybe you manifested somehow from your ego, from something. Something was hidden. Talking about all the secrets there in Scorpio. Yes, they are in Scorpio. Most of the spies, they either are Scorpio or they have something very strong within there. We're talking about if you have the 10th house in Scorpio, something is there within you that you know the secrets or holding secrets or so on and so on. So now midheaven together with the Sun, Mercury, and Venus, and the past karma The south node, it is there at Scorpio. Something within the past is triggered, it is there, it's going to look from within itself. The ascendant, though, it is in Capricorn at 13 degrees, 31 minutes. Work, the inner work that it needs to be done. You did this work, guess what? The universe rewards you. How? Uranus and the North Node, they are in a trine with the ascendant, and the ascendant, it is in sextile with the Sun, Mercury, and Venus. Pretty soon it's going to be on the next hour. It's also going to be in sextile with midheaven. To tell you that without work, there is nothing going to change from within. If you did this work, the universe is going to reward you. You know how that goes. So at 12 o'clock, exactly what I was talking about, the midheaven is together with Venus at Scorpio, the love. Now this ignitions of Venus be in the Scorpio to shine the light within the darkness, it's begin to work more. It is transformational. It is about you to transform yourself. You go into this ashes period in order phoenix to be born, to be reborn, first has to die, has to end the things from within, end the past experience, end the past situations, ending something from within so it cannot repeat it into the new cycles from within. And that's what we talk about this phoenix before, this phoenix from within, but that is the jump of the Scorpio. You to go dive within the darkness, die in there what needs to be died, so you can evolve and move from there. You can be reborn with these new expressions. But now those new expressions, how they gonna come in? You're not gonna like the new things. You're not gonna like the new rules. You're not gonna like the divine order. You're not gonna like these restrictions. Why? You haven't let it go of the ego. But if you're going into with inner peace with this Sagittarius season, guess what? You're going to learn how to fly. You're going to learn how the new things. You're going to train yourself through heavy periods, and you're going to come out and be ready to do the work that you need to do at Capricorn season. That's what it is. You're going to get your training how to learn to fly. You're going to learn things. Who's learning though? Your divine warrior, Mars. So the Sagittarius season actually is going to be all about the evolutions with Mars. That's what this is. So at 1 p.m., the midheaven is at spoken of it. It's going to be at Sagittarius and it's opposing the moon. We talk about this energy. You're looking at into those issues from within yourself. You're looking at in this and be mindful with these emotions, with these energies, because you are going to be looking at to these new things. But you want the old ways. How about if the new ways are much better than the old ways? Who's going to tell you that? The moon. The moon is entwined with Saturn in the ascendant in Aquarius. Point you out about the age of Aquarius. So if you lost the directions for the new way, now you are stuck into the old ways for the new. You're going to feel this internal conflict that the moon is within Gemini for. So 2 p.m. Midheaven is at 21 degrees of Sag. Begins to feel this intense energy of Mars and the moon. Ascendant is in Pisces. So now the beautiful energy of the mysticism comes in to help you to resolve, to push you, to get off whatever you need to get it off, to help you. This is like, picture yourself like you've been in the jail and someone comes in and tells you, listen, here, there is a bread for you, but don't forget who gave you the bread. So that's how this energy will be. Maybe reaching out to someone or someone will reach out to you. There's going to be a lot of mystery events that can be triggered about this. But that is going to be involved within you. Why? Because Uranus and the North Node, as it does these sudden changes, by using the mystical parts, mystical energies towards your authority, talk, and the love from within you. This is like someone comes in, like this unreal force that comes in within you and free yourself up. You're gonna learn this energies, guys. There's gonna be a beauty in this. It's coming, especially when the Mars is with divine energies, with all this, and the Moon it's moving towards Mars. You're gonna feel like the intuition is telling you what to do. You're going to feel this beauty of these energies, okay? Because the Moon right now for us talking within your authority, the authority and the situations, but you maybe have a block with communications because of the universe. God's kind of like a blocking you to talk about what's going on within your darkness, but actually is the opposite. You have to overcome this silence within you, and that comes in with the rewards that Uranus is in sextile with Pluto, and not Pluto, but sextile with Neptune, and Neptune is an absolutely trine with everything that goes on into the darkness. You're going to see the light through the spirituality from within to get to the universe. A lot of going on in there. Midheaven is at 5 degrees of Capricorn, and that is a square in Jupiter. I'm not gonna like this work. It's like I have to do something. What do you mean I have to do something? I'm born on this earth to something else. I'm like, no, 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 no. Don't think you're gonna be running away from work. And some people are gonna be trying to run away from situations, things, and so on. There is no escape. Universe watching you. So at 4 p.m., you got that message that you have to do the work, so you got to work. Beautiful energies of doing your work. Midheaven is at 19 degrees of Capricorn. If you see the diagram, you're gonna laugh like me because it's beauty. You know, it is beautiful. There is a trine with Uranus that's supporting you about this work. Midheaven is sextiles with everything in Scorpio, is sextiles with Neptune and Jupiter. They are retrograde. And you understand everything why we got destroyed, and you get understand everything how to be fixed. But you have to do the work of transformation. And it's giving you everything. Everything that you're asking for is being given to you. So, for example, somebody gives you the tools, somebody's give you the resources and everything here to do the work, and all you have to do is you to work on it. Are you going to work? Maybe yes, maybe no. It all depends on you because the ascendant is at 4 degrees of Taurus. That is a actions that you're going to look later on. We're talking about like 10, 11 o'clock. You'll see this energies there. Why that work has to be done inside from within you. Okay. 5 p.m. Midheaven goes in Aquarius. Ooh, beauty. You'll look at to this rebellion. You'll like this new self. You're gonna like this new rising phoenix from within. If you enjoyed it, but if you're stuck in the old way, you are not going to like the old way. You don't like the old way because you have to move into the new way. Like it or not, that's what goes on. For it, there is a lot of intense energies. The intense energies are coming from Saturn, everything in Scorpio, and everything in Taurus. Nothing new under the sun that you haven't felt previous days, but the midheaven helps you with the visions, and that is the sextile between midheaven, that is in Aquarius, it goes into Pisces, and from there it goes to Uranus. So the universe is helping you, give you the vision of how you to rebel, what kind of plan you need to make, what do you need to do. So look at the planning from it to yourself. It's a beautiful energy, guys. So 6 p.m. Midheaven is with Saturn, my favorite body here. And guess what? Karma, yeah, if you did the right things though. Saturn and the midheaven, they're both at 18 degrees of Aquarius. There is a beautiful trine towards the ascendant, the moon, and Mars. Divine energies are begin to be flowing from the good that you did. The good that you did is coming back to you. But if you did the bad's coming towards you. How? There's a lot of intense energies between this Scorpio Taurus situation. And you need to understand the balance has to be made. And the universe is in charge, not you. Because if the universe gives you, you have to give back to the universe. But the universe is you. So if you take from you or take from someone, someone's going to take from you. That's how that works within yourself. That's what the karma is, a cause and effects, and the karma is there to maintain the balance of the energies. For some of you is going to feel this energy of Aquarius by understanding the mutuality of the energy of the corporations within the divine's energies. How? Mars is in divine energies with Venus and Pluto. Transformations of the energies from within you. Union that it's based out of spirituality, but it requires work because Pluto, it is in Capricorn. And Pluto, it is in sextile with Neptune and Jupiter. So divine destruction from within is in order. Divine visions from Pluto is in order. And there is a energies that goes toward Venus. There is in Scorpio, the love shine from within. You think you don't get support. No, you get, but it is shine from within. You think you don't get support. No, you get, but it is you who is in control of all the situations within your life. So at 7 p.m., the ascendant is at 28 degrees of Gemini. It is beautiful, beautiful energy we'll see. You're going to experience in this energy probably around 11 o'clock midnight. You're going to feel within your dreams maybe a lot of energy that's coming and pouring in there because during this ascendant, it gives you that divine powers that you understand that the cooperations with the divine brings you the peace from within you. Midheaven, it's at 4 degrees of Pisces. The mystery of this energy that all of a sudden comes in, appears, does its work, and then goes away. And you're like, what the heck happened? The one opens opportunity, the other closes an opportunity. It all depends what are you gravitating from within yourself. What is in your internal world will have the reflections within the outer world. So that is going to be from 5D to a 3D, but expect a lot of divine energies, communications, authority, and the love, specifically coming in the next talking about week we can have. You feel this divine energies about love from within you. 8 p.m. Midheaven joins Neptune, and Neptune is very powerful. Neptune gives you this divine guidance, visions of the authority, the communications, what you need to say, how you need to say, and Venus. Careful if you don't say the right things because the universe knows the right things. Why? Because Uranus, it is oppositions of the authority and Mercury. You don't say the right things the way they are in the universe. Universe will smack you. That's what this opposing energy of Taurus Scorpio is. Universe knows the truth. So you work with the truth, you get the goodies. How do you know? There is a kite made, a beautiful kite of the truth for so you can take a flight. Midheaven and Neptune, they have both that is about 8 aspects positive within Venus, within Mercury, within the Sun, within the South Node. There is a total of 8 divine energies towards this from the moon and Mars. And there is a 8 oppositions from Uranus and the North Node, which is the current karma. So you gotta be very careful how you do this. And the benefit is actually the family, because the ascendant, it is at 11 degrees 33 minutes of Cancer. That's how you make the kite for the family, the mysticism, the taking out things out of the shadow, and materializing into the material world. Because on the top of the kite, there is a stays the Uranus and the North Node. On this side, you have the midheaven, Neptune divisions, and the ascendant that are in this end. And down in the bottom is everything that is in Scorpio. So everything begins from the bottom up. So up to you what energies you are going to use. If you feel intense energies, that means there's something with the truth is not out there. You are opposing this universe within you. But when you go and you see the visions, you go and see it, it's about the family, you unite those things within you. It gives you the manifestations, giving you this energy and guidance from the universe. Beautiful inner work in there. So at 9 p.m., the ascendant, it is at Cancer. Midheaven is at 6 degrees of Aries. It's not going to have kind of like a big aspect. Why? It's very close to Chiron. Chiron is the healer, the things that needs to be healed from within you. Divine energies of the moon and Mars, they're going to be increased tremendously. But now the ascendant that is at Cancer, it gives you this trine with Jupiter and Neptune, gives you these beautiful trines with everything in Scorpio. You're going to see these energies that comes in. Are you opposing transformations for a good within your life? If you do, what are you doing here? And Pluto is going to tell you, look, go seek the divine from within. Pluto is in divine energies with Mars. Pretty soon, Pluto is going to be also in divine aspects with the moon. Right now, the moon is shining the light towards the sun and Mercury. Very soon, it's going to be joining Mars. They are only 6 degrees apart. So tonight, you may have a very beautiful divine dreams. Very beautiful. It might coming to you. 10 o'clock, the midheaven is at 23 degrees of Aries. There is divine energies towards Mercury and the Sun. During this time, you're going to feel that this energies that comes in is what you're telling to your own self, you to grow. That's where you begin to grow. You begin to grow within Aries. That's where you are born, the new fire from within you. But it's not only a fire, it's also everything else. You have to go through the Taurus, Gemini, to Cancer, to Leo, to Virgo, to Libra, to Scorpio, to Sag, to Capricorn, to Aquarius, to Pisces, to understand everything. That's what the growth is. Not just staying within these areas within you, but you have to heal from within. So the midheaven is a very beautiful positions, beautiful sextiles with the moon and Mars, which is going to give you more within divine powers. The divine powers that begin to kick in a higher realm. It is very beautiful sextiles with Saturn. Lessons are learned and gifts are returned to you. Why? Because Saturn and the moon and Mars, they are in trine. And there, the divine energies with Pluto, the transformations you do. So whatever you do as a transformations is going to be given to you. But you do the work, the growth. And at 11 o'clock, here it is. You are facing this materializations in the material world. Why? But the things are not in the material world, right? Because of the shadow, because of things that were hidden in the shadow of Scorpio. Are you going to allow that shadow, these demons, to come to the light and die? Are you going to take the truth out of the shadow and fix your life? or you're gonna stay in that shadow, you're gonna feel this intense energy. That's what this Scorpio season is. There is a divine powers in there. The divine never let you go. Why? Because the divine, you are creations of the divine from within you. So midheaven, it's at 8 degrees. It's going to be opposing the authority, the Mercury, and later on it's going to be transition within the North Node in Uranus from within. The ascendant is at Leo. There it's a squares with Uranus. There is a position with Saturn. There is a squares with everything. In Scorpio, intense, 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 intense on squares. Yes, it is. You got used to it. You know how those energies are. They've been working it within us. And to give you those energies at 12 o'clock at midnight, the midheaven is going to cross from within. It's going to be opposing this shadow. It's going to be opposing this situation. Some of you could not did the work. They're going to be not sleeping. They're not going to be getting those situations and so on, because things in the material world is not in order. You may be losing things in the material world. You may be worried about money, finances, houses, and so on. That's what Taurus says. Or the situations there in Scorpio, the situations with others, why I didn't get with others, why I'm not okay because of others, little others or you. So there's going to be a lot of things going on through your mind within you. So that's what was the Astro Gravitational Report today. And now, if you guys have so many questions, we're ready to check it for you guys. All right, so tomorrow it's 11/11. It's going to be a very good day. We're going to have some quite a bit questions about twin flames. We're going to have some workshop in the main channel about the twin flames. It's our holiday, and this is going to be pretty good for us. All right, guys. So if you have so many questions, you can ask them now. If not, let's share the love and the light. And I will see you later on at the main channel. And we are talking about what if your twin flame does not want to heal. Very big topic. All right, guys. Thank you for coming in. Gifts of love to you guys. See you guys. Be love.